Hey everybody, in this week's video, we are doing a special clip from our Tiger King interview. This is a clip I was asking Jeff Lowe from Tiger King what he thought about Disney and their care of their tigers. So stay tuned, it's a quick 5-minute clip. I thought it was very interesting. And do me a huge favor, hit that like button, it really helps me out. It's that big thumbs up right there. And please subscribe, I'm gonna have a lot more content coming out. And yeah, thanks to everyone who's taking this ride with me. I'm having a great time. This is Adventures by Carney. Let's go. Speaking of local, Carol Baskin, I'm here in Orlando. Carol Baskin's place is over in Tampa. And I was going to say, I had my Jeff Lowe look today. I also was prepared for the Lauren look as well. I was going to go with the full Lauren, the flannel as well. So I came prepared, but I noticed you had a Disney shirt on. And let me ask you, since I am here in Orlando, Walt Disney World around the corner, Disney, when they first opened up their zoo, got a lot of flack, and it's not a zoo. They call it a conservation area or a preservation area with their Disney's Animal Kingdom. What precautions? I'll ask you a two-part question. One, I don't know. Have you guys ever been to the Animal Kingdom here at Disney?
I have.
I have not. I've always wanted to go.
So Jeff, let me ask you first. What do you think of the way they take care of their tigers? Do they give them enough room? Are you happy with that? Is that what the standard should be? Are they not doing enough? Are they doing too much? What's your opinion there?
You know what? I would never criticize Disney because I've been there several times and I see the money that they spend. They've got an unlimited budget. I mean,
yeah.
they've got more money than God, and they spend it wisely. I think people exaggerate the space that a tiger needs because a tiger, sure, if you give them 1,000 miles, they're going to roam 1,000 miles. If you give them 100 acres, they're going to roam 100 acres. These animals are born in captivity. There's no longer cats being pulled out of the wild. I think that's cruel. If you pull a cat out of Siberia and stick him in a cage in Orlando, that's tough. But these animals are born in captivity, just like you and I are born in the houses and the neighborhoods we live in, and we don't go much further, except on special occasions. We are all the same. We all have hearts and we all have the same brains and curiosities. And I just think that if you treat them nice, you give them good medical care, you feed them properly, and
give them love.
You're protecting them from poaching. There's a reason that they're diminishing. The numbers are diminishing in the wild, and they're not diminishing in these parks. Everyone says there's a tiger. There's a tiger problem in America because there's too many tigers. Well, wouldn't it be nice if we had that problem in Asia?
The wild, we don't.
And Disney does a fantastic job. They got a beautiful facility.
That's what I was going to say too, and Disney takes that very proudly with all their animals, whether it's the gorillas. They had Jane Goodall there in the beginning, and everything else. So I was curious what someone else who has a tiger park thought of the way Disney takes care of them. Now, are you going to go after some of those? I don't know what you would call them, but like acknowledgments or commendations where like you are going to be a conservation area or preservation. Are you a zoo? Like how does that work in your world?
Well, we are a zoo. We're a roadside zoo, and okay. I don't run from that moniker like a lot of people do. We're a zoo next to a road, just like the Dallas Zoo is a zoo next to a road. So they've just got taxpayer-funded dollars to spend, and we have to earn everything that we spend. So it's tough for us to compete with them. And I think what our advantage over them is you can walk up 3 feet from a tiger at our park. And typically, if you go to the San Diego Zoo or the Dallas Zoo, you're looking at a tiger that's 200 yards away. So I think a lot of people enjoy the fact that they can get so close to our animals that they even get peed on. The tigers will spray them.
Yeah, people love that.
I think that's what should be on the billboards. Come get peed on by a tiger. Exit 19. Past the McDonald's. Yeah.
And we actually used to sell gift shop or T-shirts that said "I got peed on by a tiger," because a couple people on every tour would get peed on by a tiger.
Yeah,
that's hysterical.
Conservation is very important, and I would breed as many as I could breed if I thought that they could be released in the wild and survive. And I think it's ridiculous for groups like PETA to speak out against these facilities breeding. It's an endangered species. Why would you not want to repopulate as many as you possibly can, as long as they can be cared for? And if we could release them back into the wild, it would be amazing. It's just not practical.
Yeah, the government won't allow it.
So are you for regulation when it comes to tiger or anti-regulation? Because I mean, you don't want the roadside zoos like Joe Exotic, like you guys mentioned, where he's euthanizing tigers or not doing the right thing, they're not getting the right meals. So in one respect, are you pro-regulation? Also now with the way regulations are, where you can have tigers privately, are you kind of anti-regulation? Where do you fall on that scale?
You know, it's a tough dilemma for all of us, because I was a private owner when I was young, and my family owned, a circus. So we had animals that were regulated, but right now, I don't want my neighbor. That's why we don't sell tigers to guys like you. If you wanted to come here and buy a tiger, Joe would have sold you a tiger.
So that's it. There you have it. I hope you found that interesting. If you want to see the entire interview, you can click one of these boxes right here. I'll make sure the clip's there for you. And check out some other interviews. I just interviewed Chef Art Smith, who was Oprah's personal chef. And that was a great interview as well. And let me know what you want to see. Drop me a comment of who you think I should interview next, or where you want me to go, or what you want me to do. I look forward to your comments. Once again, make sure you like this video and make sure you hit that subscribe and hit that bell for all the notifications. Thanks for watching. This is Adventures by Carney. I'll see you guys next time.